Hey, this is Max Smiff with We Out Here magazine. I'm out here with Manny Monday. And what school did you go to in Portland?
I went to Grant, so shout out to them generals out there.
You already know. It's Northeast Portland. So, of course, let's talk about your name, Manny Monday. Where does that come from?
So, I fished through a lot of names, a lot of stage names. I was gonna keep it just at Manny, but right now I'm in this period where I'm trying to find, jobs. So I'm trying to speak to people who are actually in the workforce. So, I think the hardest part is just showing up. You know what I'm saying? So Mondays is probably the crucial day of, the whole hard, long weekend. You know what I'm saying? You probably went out party, got wasted, got faded. And so, it's that Monday morning, you gotta get up, you gotta go to work. So that's where the whole inspiration came from. So I just put Manny Monday, put both of those together. So
that makes sense.
That Monday.
So of course, let's talk about OG shit. I mean, I've got to ask about that.
Okay.
What can you tell us about this beat that caused the controversy with Jay-Z and Rick Ross, and then all of a sudden, that's Manny's beat?
Right. So I was actually in Atlanta. I was at Morehouse, and I had a roommate who introduced me to one of his homies, and so he heard me and he was like, yo, I know somebody who, he does a few things for Def Jam, you know what I'm saying? So the dude from Def Jam came over, I rapped for him, he's like, oh yeah, I like you. And so he shot me some beats next day, shot me a whole email full of beats. I'm like, cool. And so I'm looking through them, and then all of a sudden, I hear this beat. I'm like, okay, I like this, so I can write to it, it's dope. And so I wrote to it in Atlanta. I came back, I recorded it, and so ever since then, it just flew, you know what I'm saying? I shot a video, shout out to Max Shoot.
Lit, man, I'm sorry, but the sour D's give a mean stitch. My fetish for the cash, keep my seat no stick, and this ain't a game of tab, but motherfucker, we it.
He shot the video, so I put it out, and then everybody started kind of eating it up. And then Trey, my roommate Trey Rideau, shout out to Blase, he came out and was like, yo, it's crazy, Rick Ross and Jay-Z have the same exact beat that you got. So I'm like, wait a minute. So I get to the computer and I hear it and I'm like, wow, it's the exact same beat. But the whole twist of it is, the dude from Def Jam wanted $1,000 for the beat. So I didn't have the money at the time to pay for the beat. I just put it out there on a limb, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to get back in the swing of doing music, and so I just put out OG shit just off a limb. And so, like I said, everybody really start eating it up and start really liking it. And like I said, after I heard the Rick Ross and Jay-Z version, I'm like, wow, this is actually crazy. Like, it's the odds of that happening is ridiculous to me. Like the fact that you got these two big names, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, out of all the producers, out of all the beats in the world, they decide to use this OG shit beat.
Same beat you like.
And so they beat me to it, they got it. Or actually I beat them to it, I had it first. Remember that, I had it first. And I ripped it first. To me, and everybody still talks about it as if they like my version better. Like they hear Rick Ross and Jay-Z's version in the club or in the car, and they're like, they're singing along to it, but they're singing my lyrics to it. They're singing my hooks to it. So it's like, it's actually pretty crazy to me.
Out rapping Rick Ross shouldn't be too difficult, but I think you definitely accomplished the goal on that one.
Yeah.
So I do understand actually you have a project on the way as well. What can you tell us about that?
So most of the production is from Stuart Villain. So he's probably like 99% of the production on there. But yeah, so I have around, I have a couple tracks ready for it. I just got to put it all together for the most part. Still, the mixtape is untitled as of now, but it's definitely on the way. I'm trying to get it together as soon as possible. People are, hitting me up when it's the next song about to drop and all kinds of stuff.
So of course, it's almost the end of winter here. We're turning that corner. Everybody's getting their flight plans ready for South by.
South by? So yeah, we're definitely we're gonna be out there. We're working on that too. Shout out to you, Beth Hernandez. She's the rock of the clique.
Strictly Biz.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Strictly Biz. Shout out to her. And we're definitely trying to get those arrangements going on. So we're definitely trying to make it out. I'm hoping that me and Trey can drop projects, before South by, so we have stuff to ship out, to show labels and show A&Rs and hand out to people, so we can get our names out there. So, but yeah, South by is definitely in the works for sure.
Definitely. You got a home studio here, well, obviously out here, in your setup. How is that? How is that for you? Does that help a lot?
It's very, very, very convenient. So when I came back here, I was recording at Store Studio, and me and Trey decided to just go ahead and just do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I was in Atlanta. Trey called me from Atlanta, like, you know, with different songs, different options of songs. You know, he always hit me up. And so when I came back home, he was like, "Yo, let's get a spot, let's have our own studio, and let's try to make this thing work." So you know what I'm saying? We're here. He had most of the equipment anyway, so we just decided to put it up. And you know, like I said, I'm trying to, you know, we're trying to learn the basics. You know what I'm saying? The mixing, mastering, and stuff like that. We can record, we can rap, but nowadays in the industry, you definitely got to be well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to hit every mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rap, sing, mix, make beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got most of the equipment here to make beats. You know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to learn all the basics that we can. So it's convenient, we can record and we can learn what to do. You know?
Well, it sounds like rappers are becoming more a complete artist, so
Right.
that's not really a bad thing. You know, it's
Right.
just more of the, I guess, the
you
progression of the sport.
You definitely got to be versatile in the industry nowadays. So you know what I'm saying?
Well, shoot, man, I appreciate you, you know, taking time out in the afternoon and getting this done. Thanks
For
a
sure,
lot.
for sure.
Again, one time for WOHM, WOHM TV, and we're out of here.
We out here, man. You heard?